Noel from Maine Library, and I have a story here for you called The Red Sled by Lita Judge. And thank you, Simon & Schuster, for allowing us to use this book today. Bye, guys. Hope you enjoy. Guys, it's me, Noel, from Glendale, Maine. Again, I'm going to be reading to you The Red Sled by Lita Judge. And the book here that I have is kind of special, that it has very few words, and the words that it does have are sounds. So this would be considered a semi-wordless story. And the cool thing about this story is it can have so many different stories behind it. You could be, who knows what you could be, but I'm going to tell you my story. And then next time you want to listen to it, turn off the sound and just watch the story and make up your own story. You guys ready? Here we go. It's A Red Sled by Lita Judge with permissions from Simon & Schuster. So once upon a time, there was a little girl who decided that she was going to go sledding. And after a very happy, fun time of sledding, she comes back home. Scritch, 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 scritch. She goes into the house. It's nighttime, so it's time to go to bed. But here we go. Along comes a bear, a very curious bear. He says. Ooh, what's that? Oh, he sees the red sled. He's going to go off and have a sledding good time at night. You see his little friend down here? That's his rabbit right here. You see him? So off they go. Scritch, 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 scritch. And off they sled down the hill. Woo-wee! Woo-woo-woo! Oh, Moose says, that looks fun. Look at that cool trick. Alley-oop. And look at that bunny on top. They're still sledding down. What balance they have. So the moose says, I want us to go sledding too. So he makes a running dive at the sled and goes, gonna, whoosh. And there they all go, all three friends. And soon just after, they go whizzing past the possum and the raccoon's there. And look at that possum asking his raccoon friends, I want to join them, don't you? There they go, sitting down. And so they all hop on. Whoa, no! And somewhere along the way, they pick up a porcupine. Look at him holding on to those moose antlers. Whoa! And where in the world did that mouse come from? Your guess is as good as mine, but look at that little guy hold on. Whoa! Says the mouse. And off they go. Whoosh. Thump. Boom, boom, boom. And they all land softly in that deep snow. Look at all of them having a good time. That cackling old raccoon over there. And the porcupine just made it. Oh, but they look very happy, like they've had a lot of fun. Whew. Now then, we've played all night with this lovely red sled, and now, just like all good friends do, we have to return it back to where we got it from. So off go the original two borrowers, the bear and the rabbit. Scritch, 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 all the way back to the cabin. And there they go. They return it. And the little girl gets up the next morning and goes, What does she see on the snow? What does she see? She sees all kinds of prints. Where would those prints have come from, she wonders. But she guesses, and so she waits eagerly at the window to see her friends borrow her sled once again. And there they all go. Whee! The end.
Hello, my friends. friends, I'm Miss Alex and I'm very happy sharing with you my favorite song today about my favorite snowman, Frosty. And this song lives inside the library book, Frosty the Snowman. It was written by Steve Nelson and Jack Rawlings, and the book was illustrated by Richard Codry with wonderful pictures. I am going to read and sing this book for you with permission from Penguin Random House publisher. And it seems to me that I'm already hearing melody. Tumpity-tum-tum, tumpity-tum-tum, look at the Frosty go. Tumpity-tum-tum, tumpity-tum-tum, over the hills of snow. Let's read it. Whoop. And there is a musical score just behind the cover. Frosty the Snowman. Frosty the Snowman was a jolly happy soul with a corncob pipe and a button nose and 2 eyes made out of coal. Frosty the Snowman is a fairy tale, they say. He was made of snow, but the children know how he came to life one day. There must have been some magic in that old silk hat they found, for when they placed it on his head, he began to dance around. Oh, Frosty the Snowman was alive as he could be, and the children say he could laugh and play just the same as you and me. Frosty the Snowman knew the sun was hot that day. So he said, let's run and we'll have some fun now before I melt away. Down through the village with a broomstick in his hand, running here and there all around the square, saying, catch me if you can. He led them down the streets of town right to the traffic cop, and he only paused a moment when he heard him holler, stop! Oh, for Frosty the Snowman had to hurry on his way, but he waved goodbye saying, don't you cry, I'll be back again someday. Tumpity-tum-tum, tumpity-tum-tum, look at the Frosty go. Tumpity-tum-tum, tumpity-tum-tum, over the hills of snow. Tum-bum. The end. I hope you enjoyed with me. Have a happy and wonderful winter season. Bye-bye.
All right, this is Miss Hannah and Miss Janet. We're going to be reading The First Snowy Day, which is based on the book by Denise Fleming. I will be reading and Miss Janet is going to build our snowman. All right, is everyone ready? On the first day of winter, my best friend gave to me a red cap with a gold snap. On the second day of winter, my best friend gave to me 2 blue mittens. On the third day of winter, my best friend gave to me 3 striped scarves. On the fourth day of winter, my best friend gave to me 4 prickly pine cones. On the 5th day of winter, my best friend gave to me 5 patchwork pockets. On the 6th day of winter, my best friend gave to me 6 tiny twigs. On the 7th day of winter, my best friend gave to me 7 maple leaves. On the 8th day of winter, my best friend gave to me 8 orange berries. On the 9th day of winter, my best friend gave to me 9 big black buttons. On the 10th day of winter, my best friend gave to me 10 salty peanuts. And there's our snowman. Thank you, Miss Janet. He looks lovely.
Hi everyone, it's Miss Polly. Today we're going to make a really fun snow craft called snow dough. Are you ready to get started? First I'm going to show you a sample. Wait, 1 second. Oh, where'd it go? Where's my snowman? Noelle, have you seen the snowman?
Wait. There he goes. Catch him.
Oh! You got him?
Oh, I think I got him.
Oh, he's going to move.
Here you go. I think I got him.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, there he is. He's a fast little critter.
So we're going to make these snowmen. Are you ready to get started?
Yay!
See you soon. It's Miss Polly. We're gonna make snow dough with some super simple ingredients that you may even have at home. We're gonna use baking soda, conditioner. You can get inexpensive conditioner at the dollar store. That's the best. Something that smells kind of good. This is coconut. Measuring cups, measuring spoon, and a bowl, of course, with a spoon. Are you ready to get started? I'm excited. This is pretty cool stuff. The first thing we're gonna do is put in the baking soda. So I'm gonna put in 2 cups of baking soda. So, oops. So it doesn't have to be perfectly measured. That's kind of clumpy. There's 1. It's powdery. There. 2 cups. And now we're gonna put in the conditioner. So I'm gonna start with 2 tablespoons, but you'll probably want more. It just depends on how dry you want it. If it's a little more dry, then you can build things like snowmen. Just 1. Goopy already. 2. Okay, let's mix it in. See what happens. This is the fun part. You can even use your hands if you want. I definitely need more conditioner. I can tell. It's starting to stick together though. That's what we want. So let's put in another tablespoon. Stir it up. Is it starting to look like snow? I think it is. It's still kind of dry. Let me see if I can make a snowball. Does it look like I need more conditioner? I think I do. So we're gonna go for another. The reason I'm doing it this way is you can always add the conditioner, but you can't take it out. So I want to get it just right. Okay, stir it. Is it looking like snow dough to you? I think it is. So there are things that you can add to this, like glitter, but just remember, glitter can be kind of messy and it gets everywhere. So if you just want something to play with, just use the 2 ingredients. Okay, let's see. Snowball. Let's see if I can make it. I'm gonna add a little more. See how messy I'm getting? So you might want to use newspaper underneath. Okay, this should be enough. I want to make a snowman with it, so I want it to be just right. So this dough is fun to play with. It doesn't last for too long, but you can always like put it in a little storage container and play with it again the next day, or just make sure you put it in an airtight container. Okay. Are you ready to make a snowman with me? All right, let's get started. We've got our snow dough. So of course I'm gonna just dump it on this paper so we can play with it. But kind of be careful when you dump it so it doesn't splatter everywhere. Let's see. Ew. It's pretty cool. It looks like real snow. And it's kind of cool too, like real snow. There's more snow. Okay, we ready? So we are gonna build a snowman, squish it around a little bit. Feels like it's sticky enough. You could build a fort, do all kinds of things with this snow dough. So, what do we need for a snowman? We need to make a big snowball first. So, it's gonna be the bottom part. You think this is big enough? It is. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, I'm gonna lay the snowman on his side so that you can see what I'm doing. And then I'm gonna try to stand him up. Should be interesting. Okay. Now this middle snowball needs to be a little bit smaller than the bottom one. This is the tummy. Roll it. If it starts kind of cracking, it might need a little tiny bit more conditioner, but so far so good. Okay, our snowman is starting to take shape. So now we need the head. Ready? A little more. Okay, let's roll it. Pinch it in top hole here. Oh. The first snowman that I made got kind of mushy, but he ended up super cute, so we kept him. That was the one that we used for the example. See? Isn't he cute? Kind of mushed down. Okay. And the head. Okay, I think it's looking like a snowman. So what do we need to build a snowman? Arms. We've got sticks for the arms. So this is something that you can find outside on a walk or in your front yard or backyard. Just stick the little arms in there. Now, again, this is something that's just like for playing with, so you're gonna have to take him apart when you're done. He probably won't stay together, but you can always make another one. And then what else do we need? That's right. We need the little buttons. 3 little buttons on his chest. There we go. Ready to build the face. I think I'm gonna use smaller little black beads for the eyes. Go. The mouth. Okay, for the eyes. Oh, that's one eye. There's all kinds of things you can do. You can make a little hat for him, a scarf. Let's do the mouth. I'm gonna do 3 little beads for the mouth. You could make earmuffs with maybe a pom-pom. Pom-poms. Okay, there's the mouth. We're missing something. What are we missing? The nose. The carrot nose, and I used a piece of pipe cleaner for the little nose. I'm gonna just stick it in there. Oh my gosh, what a cute little snowman. Okay, are we ready to try to lift him up? Because I want to put a scarf on him too. So let's see. So when you build your snowman, you can just build them like a regular snowman. You don't have to do it flat like this, but him up, put the scarf on, and cut the scarf a little bit shorter. Wrap it around. Oh, the snowman's looking cute. Your little scarf. Okay, ready? There's our snow guy. Isn't he cute? Yay! So that's it. So have fun. You can always make a little igloo with your snow or use cookie cutters and make shapes. But there you have it. It's hard to resist. I'm just squishing it in my hands. Thank you. Have fun, guys. See you next time.
Hi guys, my name is Miss Stephanie and today I'm going to tell you a cut and tell story. For those of you who don't know what a cut and tell story is, it's when you have a folded piece of paper and as you tell your story, you start to cut out different pieces depending on what your story is about. And at the end, it will reveal an image when you open it up. All right, so you guys ready? Let's get started. It's the first day of winter break and Emily is so excited. Her best friend Hannah is coming over and they're gonna spend the entire day together. So as Emily goes downstairs for breakfast, she looks out the window and she sees that it snowed last night. How exciting, she says. Think of all the fun things we can do. She runs downstairs to tell her parents. We could go sledding, we could build a snowman, we could even have a snowball fight. Her dad laughs. He says, it sounds like you have a pretty busy day ahead of you. Emily smiles and she says, it's gonna be great. So as they finish up their breakfast, they hear the doorbell ring. Ding dong. That must be Hannah, says Emily, and she rushes to the door. Her mom calls after her, make sure you put on your jacket and your boots. So, Emily tells Hannah all about her plans for the day while they're searching for her jacket. They look everywhere. They look in her bedroom They look in the living room. They search all of the closets in the house, and they finally found it on the floor in the laundry room. So Emily puts on her coat really quick, and she says, now all we need to do is find my boots. So they run to the front room because that's where all the boots are kept. And she looks for her very special favorite boots. And those are the ones that have pink polka dots. So she slips them on, one and then the other. And now she's dressed and ready to go outside. So Emily and Hannah run outside and they head straight for the biggest hill in their town. All the kids there are riding sleds down, and of course that's what Emily and Hannah plan to do as well. They go up and down all morning long until they get tired and they worked up an appetite because they keep running up that hill. So they come home for some cookies and hot chocolate. After eating their cookies and drinking their hot chocolate, which warms them up really well, they go outside and they build a snowman. So they first roll the big bottom half. Then they roll the medium portion for the middle of the snowman. And then they roll a small snowball for his head. They pile them all on top of each other, one over the other, and then they decide they need to decorate him. So, first, Emily says, we need some stones so we can make his mouth and we can make his eyes. And then Hannah says, we need a carrot for his nose. So Emily runs inside, she grabs a carrot, and she puts it right there on his nose. And then Hannah says, something is still missing. And Emily says, I know, I have a scarf and a top hat inside. So Emily runs back inside. She grabs the top hat from her play clothes. That's up in the attic. It's a very handsome top hat. It is black and it's made of satin and it fits on the snowman just right. And then she takes the scarf, which happens to be red, which is her favorite color, and she puts the scarf around his neck so that it lays perfectly. Now he's fully dressed and they finish their snowman. And then it starts to snow. And as Emily looks up, she notices that there's a beautiful snowflake falling down from the sky. Then she picks up a snowball, throws it at Hannah, and says, "Snowball fight!" And they ran off and played with all the kids in the neighborhood, and they had a great snow day. The end.
Hi everyone, it's Miss Hannah at Belmatique Library. I wanted to play this next song for you. It's called Walking in the Air. It was featured in a movie called The Snowman, which is based on a picture book called The Snowman by Raymond Briggs. And I used to watch this movie every year, and I love the movie. And Miss Janet has graciously agreed to sing the song while I play it on my flute. So here we go.
Children